yourself, love others.
Hey everyone, it's Antonia Marquis, and today I am so grateful and filled with so much goodness and love to bring to you all of these beautiful souls that took the time to make a video for this video and gave me the opportunity to create another compilation of amazing people expressing one thing they love about themselves and one thing that they love about someone else. But before I go into that, I want to express why I do this. First of all, I want to express that my optimism is not blind. I am a person that spreads positivity in this world, and to me, optimism is realism because we really can do good things. We really can be loving, compassionate human beings. But like I said, I am not blind to the hate and the violence and the judgment and the hurt that is present in this world. I just choose to remember and believe that we are made of love and naturally lovers, and I continue to have hope in us. That is something that I will never give up on. The knowledge and wisdom of us and knowing that we are capable of big, magnificent, world-changing love. So I just want to express that that's what positivity is. It's having that hope and spreading that knowledge of the hope, but also recognizing the negativity and the hard and the hurt, and using all of that to empower you to be the light and spread the light, because that is what this world needs, because there is so much negativity and hurt. Knowing that you have the power to be a beam of goodness despite all of the bad. You have power to be a light despite the darkness, and you are not the only one. There are so many others that are being this light and keeping hope. So you're not alone in that. And that's what encourages me and gives me the confidence and empowers me to be an optimist/realist and to be living in my purpose every day and doing things like this. Because I use that overwhelming hurt that happens in the world to empower me, because I don't want that hurt to continue. So I want to show the world so that when they look for good, because all they are seeing is bad, they will find good. They will find some good amongst me and others. And then hopefully they will be encouraged to share their natural good as well. That's the purpose of this. That's what drives me. That is my passion, and that is all of our purpose. So that's why I do these, to encourage you all to love ourselves and love others. And loving yourself means to just make that effort every day to embark on your self-love journey, to recognize patterns that are attached to hurts that translate in your everyday life, that make you judge yourself, that make you degrade yourself, that make you talk down about yourself or make you feel bad about yourself. To take the time every single day to come to a better understanding of why you feel these things, and know that self-love is a lifelong journey and not something that you have to get to overnight. Please don't make it that overwhelming or complicated, because that will only put pressure on your shoulders. And when there's pressure, you can get discouraged. But if you understand that it is a lifelong journey that is constantly growing and changing, and there will be days that it's not as strong, but that does not mean that you are not strong. You are strong for simply recognizing how your love for yourself is important because you deserve it, and how it's important because when you have it for yourself, you're able to radiate it into the world, and the people in your presence will feel it, and it will encourage them to love themselves and pass on that love and radiate love themselves. Our love is powerful. Somewhere down the line of our existence, many have confused the truly powerful things in this life for money, status. Many have turned power into this negative thing that somehow determines how much you matter. And that's not what power is. Power is a positive thing. Power is our love that we have inside, that we're born with in this life, that we can cultivate, that we're capable of growing and giving and showing and radiating. Power is love and compassion. Power is understanding. Power is acceptance and being open. That is the most powerful thing in this world. So if we want to be powerful, we have to encourage each other to feel empowered by our innate natural gift that we've been given. Our natural gift that is also our natural purpose to give and learn about. We have to encourage each other to be patient with ourselves and take time with ourselves and be present in understanding that how we treat ourselves matters in this life, because life was not meant to be spent breaking ourselves down. Life is a reflection of us. Life is beautiful. It is a gift. It is magical. Think of anything that you've ever called beautiful. A flower, the sunset. Life is showing you every single day that the same way the sun sets or the same way a flower blooms and opens up, it's the same way that you do when you take the time to love yourself and give yourself the love you deserve. So please know you're worthy of it and that it can start with you. You don't have to wait for someone else to show you love. You can give it to yourself, and I promise you, it feels great. I've been naturally practicing self-love since I was a kid. And yes, I am so grateful for my circumstances in life allowing me to have the ability to more easily do that, because I lost my dad when I was 2 years old from lung cancer, and because of that I experienced my mother grieving, and I experienced empathy and unconditional love at such a young age, and I had a deeper understanding for that at such a young age, and that conditioned me and watered my natural love within and let me begin to grow it at that young age. And my mother being so open and accepting of me and letting me be who I am and not watering me down and supporting me and providing me a loving household that I know a lot of you may not be provided with or have been provided with. That allowed me the space to practice self-love, because I was allowed to have peace of mind and being myself and expressing my emotions. And I had time and space to spend with myself and understand myself and the impact of my actions towards myself and others, and allowed me to build upon my consideration for everything I do in this life and understand that it all is a vibration that affects the world, that affects someone else. Loving me and how I treat me and what I allow and the boundaries I set or don't set affects others, and in turn affects the world and spreads, because that's how powerful we all are with how we are, how we respond to things, what we do, how we feel. So having the space to sit with my emotions and my feelings and my knowledge and wisdom at such a young age allowed me to start at that young age. And I do what I do now in encouraging us all to practice self-love in hopes that parents or caregivers of children today will understand the importance of nourishing a child's natural compassion and understanding that underestimating a child, their ability to understand love and give it, is ridiculous. Because a child, all of us are children of this earth, no matter how old we are. And a child, a baby, is born naturally loving. That's how we come into the world, because that's who we are. That is at our core. So when we encourage the continuation of that child blossoms into a person that wants to continue to grow and to love and to learn and to give love to people in this world. It's so important that we do that. And it's also important that at any age, no matter how old you are or how young you are, like I said, we're all children. We are all beginners. We are all capable of starting now. Starting the journey now. It's never too late or too early to practice loving yourself and unlearning all of the things that made you do otherwise, and understanding why you did otherwise, and understanding the repercussions of you doing so. Start now. You can start now, because now is all we have. So if we understand the importance of now and being all of the love that we are capable of being right now, no matter what level that is in your journey, that's all that matters, is that you try and you're patient with yourself and with others in their journeys, and that you understand that we're all on some kind of journey. Some may not have started, or some may not know how to start, or some might not have the space to start, or may be in a space in which no one's encouraging them to start or making them feel like they're worthy of starting. We have to understand that and be patient and understanding with everyone, no matter where they are on their journey, and knowing that responding to hate with more hate does not solve anything, and it does not progress them on their journey of love. But when we respond to hate and hurt and negativity with love, it may just spark something in that person to start, to get out of a situation that they're in that does not provide the positive energy and encouraging energy and support to love themselves. You being love in a world where a lot of hurt and hate and destruction and violence and pain is present is a beautiful thing. I'm proud of you for trying and giving as much as you're able to. It is never wrong. It is brave, and you are changing the world. So again, that's why I do this, to explain the importance and the intricacies of the ripple effect of your love and vibration that you're capable of giving, and you deserve to give yourself, and you deserve to receive from others, and you deserve to be covered in. We all do. When we practice loving ourselves, we start to see the beauty of ourselves, our present selves, our past selves. And when we embrace ourselves and accept ourselves, we start to see the beauty, the true beauty of just being human. And when we see that within ourselves, we see that in others. And all of our diversities and different paths of life and different parts of journeys. We see the beauty in everyone. And we want to extend our heart, our ears, our hands to others and let them know that we see their beauty and that our hearts are connected and that we're not afraid of our differences. We embrace them because we know that being inclusive and accepting in that way and loving others helps us as well, helps ourselves, helps us grow empathy and understanding and compassion for ourselves and for others. And it goes so much further beyond just you and that person. So just know the power of your love and be empowered by that. I love you so much. Please enjoy these wonderful videos.
So I was asked to list one thing I love about myself and one thing I love about someone else in particular. What I love about myself is everything, and not in the aspect of like, oh, I'm so full of myself, but I love the mistakes in myself. I love the positives and negatives of myself. It's what molds me into the person I am today and allows me to be a better person tomorrow. As long as I'm learning from my mistakes, I can love every aspect of who I am and what I've done in my life. That being said, as far as loving a single thing about another individual, I have a friend who we call our friendship a soulship because we see a lot of reflections of ourselves within each other. We're able to bounce ideas off of each other with no judgment, and that is one key factor of what I love about them is we don't judge each other. We just bounce ideas and concepts off of each other without judgment. It's just a level playing field and allows us to be the best versions of ourselves we can, just simply by talking to each other. Yeah.
Love is your boy Brian Chillis, just letting you know that you are loved and appreciated no matter what you do in life, no matter your political views, sexual orientations, what you look like, what you don't look like, anything, etc. You are loved and appreciated for who you are. Now, personally, what I like about myself is I grew up rough. I'm gonna be honest, I grew up in a rough childhood mentally. I'm not saying I didn't have the best parents, but it's more or less of the mental distance that I had between my folks is very heartbreaking. I want to provide that need, that person for everyone that can come to talk about what they need to want to talk about, be there for each other. Because like I said, at the end of the day, all we have is each other. You know what I'm saying? We are human. We need to be treated with respect, regardless of, like I said, what we look like, what we don't like, etc. You know, we just need to love each other for who we are and not judge one another for what we don't have, just hate on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not cool. Now, I have a friend of mine that I cherish him a lot. He's very strict though, but he means well. You have to get over the understanding of he talks to you in such a strict tone, but he wants the best for you. So you have to understand that some people might not talk to you how you think you should be talked to, but their meanings and their doings just supposed to be helping you out. So, like I said, love one another, be well, and have a good day.
Something I really love about myself is that the laughter and the love and the tears and the joy that I've shared with people throughout my life has etched its way onto my face. I also love that I get so excited about things that I'll randomly start dancing or singing or just throw my arms up in excitement or cry because of pure gratitude. I love that I feel things so deeply, so freaking deeply. That is so beautiful to me. Something I love about my partner is that his eyes light up when he talks about something he's truly passionate about. I also love that just by being him, he inspires other people to be the fullest expression of who they are, no matter who's around. He inspires other people to love themselves deeper and fully and unconditionally. Thank you for this opportunity. It's such an honor to share and spread love. I am so happy for this. Wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and an endless flow of abundant love into your heart and into your life and all the lives that come into contact with you.
Hi, I'm Jonah, writer, poet, antics all around. One thing I love about myself is that I give myself space to feel those horrible emotions and then work through them. And what I love about my best friend is that he has this genuine kindness towards people that allows him to show up when they need him. That's it. Have a good day.
Hey, Gilly here. One thing that I love about myself is my Kentucky waterfall. And one thing that I love about my daughter is that she's a little criminal, just like I was.
I'm so proud that I've done so many of these videos with the help of all of these amazing humans. I can't keep track of the things that I love about myself that I've already said in past videos. And if I repeat it again, that's not a problem. That just means I really love that about myself. One thing I love about myself is my ability to feel so deeply. It can be very overwhelming because my love is true. My unconditional love for this world is as real and as raw as it gets. This is not a show, it's not a front. I'm not doing it for likes or views. I'm doing it because it's my purpose and my honest passion from the moment I wake up to the moment I sleep. And while I'm sleeping, I even dream about it sometimes. I have immense love for this world, and I'm caring about this world and thinking about this world and feeling driven to help at every waking moment and every breath and every sleeping moment. And it can be very overwhelming, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, because I feel so honored to live out our truest purpose and to have such a drive within me to want to. I feel so honored to be able to feel so truly and deeply and to care so much about everything and everyone. I love that about me. I'm proud that I am this way, and I do this to show others how good it feels and how it changes your perspective on life. I see this life as what it is, beautiful. No, everyone in it and everything in it. And I see that because I feel it, because I practice it. And I want everyone to have that chance to feel what I feel in their own way. And I love that I feel what I feel, how I feel it, and that I'm open and willing to grow so that I can feel even deeper. I love that so much about me. One thing I love about someone else. My someone else for this video is me and my fiance's great friend, amazing friend, Larry. He is truly awesome. He is 65 years old, and he's been through so much, even things that we don't know about. And yet he continues to be a light in this world and to want to make others feel better and make others laugh and remain childlike and have fun and be joyful despite it all. And he's willing to learn and grow even at age 65. He is a representation of so much joy, and it's such a beautiful thing. He is so generous. He just means the world to my fiance and I. And he himself is a message of no matter how old you are, you can still be willing to change and learn and heal and find joy in life. He's a message of understanding that everyone you meet has trauma, has been through things in life that has shaped their perspective and the way that they feel about themselves and about life in general and about others, and has shaped how they cope with things. Anyone that would meet him would experience his joy and all the love that just pours out of him, but they wouldn't know all of the things that he's been through. And that message is so beautiful, because it's so important that we understand that there's a story behind everyone, about their past, about their current situation, about their future worries. There's so much depth within every human being. So when we meet them for 1 second, it is so important that we are patient with them and compassionate to them. If we can simply understand that just like us and our trauma and our struggles and our triggers and our life story and our insecurities, that every human being has their own unique set of those things and things that they have been through and are continuing to go through, then we will all be more patient and compassionate, understanding and accepting non-judgmental human beings. And that goes for when you meet people like me or like Larry, that you interact with them for 5 minutes and they are very positive and full of joy. And a lot of times when people interact with people like that, they just assume that that person has a completely happy life, because how could they be so joyful and spreading all this love if they're not happy? But even the people that spread positivity have trauma, like me, like him. And you learned about some of my trauma, how I lost my father when I was 2 years old. That's just some of it. I was bullied, I was in a toxic relationship. There's so much harassment and hate that was projected onto me that has deeply affected me in life. So it's understanding that whether we meet people that are very outwardly positive or that are outwardly hateful, no matter what, we have to be patient and understanding of this knowledge that we all have a story. Long story short, I love you. I love you so much. Please love you too, and please love each other and this wonderful world. If you'd like to be part of my next video and compilation that I will continue to do for as long as I live, you can send me a video saying one thing you love about yourself and one thing you love about someone else, and you will be included in whatever next compilation is around that time that you send it to me. Thank you so much for watching and listening and being open to learn and hear this. Bye, y'all.